Guys, welcome to Pen Dentistry. Hope you are doing good. I am Dr. Aishwarya with you for easy learning and better understanding. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go and subscribe to my channel and learn the dentistry in an easy manner. We are going to learn about the bone loss pattern, different types of bone loss pattern. First, before going that topic, first you should know what is bone loss. Bone loss is when the inflammation reaches the bone. When the inflammation is reaching the bone, extending from the gingiva, when this is the gingival region and your inflammation is going. Inflammation means the bacteria are going deep and they are damaging the bone part. That is a bone loss. These bacteria spread into the bone marrow space. They replaces the leukocytes and fluid exudates as well as the new blood vessels and fibroblasts are proliferated here. The multinuclear osteoclast and mononuclear phagocytes are increased in number. Here multinuclear osteoclast and mononuclear phagocytes, they are increased in number, and bone surface, if this is the bone surface, they are lined with cone like resorption lacunae. Okay, these are the lacunae, cone like resorption nuclei. They are lined with this in the bone marrow spaces. In the bone marrow spaces, okay, the resorption proceeds within and causing the thinning of the surrounding bone trabeculae. These the trabeculae which are present inside the bone, okay, they are going to become a thin pattern like, and here the destruction of the bone and reduction of the bone height. The bone height will going to be reduced, and this will going to be the start of the reduction of the bone. Around the resorption area where the resorption has taken place, normally the fatty bone marrow is partially or totally replaced by fibrous type. At the resorption area, what happens? The fatty bone marrow, they are going to partially or totally, they are going to replaced by fibrous tissue, fibrous type bone marrow. Okay, so this is the bone loss when your inflammation or the bacteria is going down deep and they are decreasing the height, they are doing resorption. This is known as bone loss. How you are going to know the bone loss has present? With the help of radiograph. You are going to take the radiograph of this region. You are going to see in that radiograph you will be seeing the bone loss has taken place at the region. Okay, you will going to see in radiograph the height of the bone, exact amount of height of the bone, the different types of bone resorption, whether the one wall resorption is there, the similar all the teeth have all the teeth bone has resorbed. Those things you are going to see in the radiograph. Now how you are going to enumerate the types of bone loss? I have used the trick here. This is the trick I am giving you, or you can say the mnemonic to learn the names of the different types of bone destruction pattern. First is bulbous bony contour. The trick is bone loss. Bone loss is taking place as you are learning the bone loss pattern. Bone loss, horizontal, vertical, reverse ledge furcation. This three things you have to learn in the single sentence, reverse ledge furcation. Bone loss, horizontal, vertical, reverse ledge, furcation. This is the mnemonic. This line is bone loss taking place, horizontal, vertical, reverse ledge, furcation. Okay. For bone, bulbous bony contour. B, for loss, O is the osseous crater, horizontal, horizontal bone loss, vertical, vertical bone loss. Reverse is reverse architecture, ledge is ledges, and furcation involvement. It's so simple, so you can enumerate it. Okay. Now we are going to see the every single type in detail. First one we are going to discuss here is bulbous bony contour. Here the bone enlargement caused by extosis. Extosis means the growth. When there will be a growth of the bone taking place, excess growth, that is known as extosis. Buttressing bone formation. The buttressing bone formation is known as, this is the thickening of the bone. When the bone is going to grow and it will going to become a thick layer, that is known as buttressing bone formation. And while the adaptation to function, when your occlusion is adapting to the function, at that time the changes is happening in the bones, that is known as buttressing bone formation or adaptation to the function. These changes causes the bulbous bony contour found in maxilla more than in mandible. It is found more in maxilla than in the mandible region. Osseous crater. The second one is osseous crater. It is found in facial and lingual walls. There is a concavity in the crest of interdental bone. As you can see in the picture, there is a concavity seen in the interdental bone region. As I have told you, the concavity is seen in the crestal region. That is, there is a concavity seen in the interdental crest region of the bone, and it is found in the mandibular defects. When there is a defect in the mandibular region, it is mostly found there. Transgingival probing. When you are going to do the transgingival probing, as you can see in the picture, like this, if you are probing, at that time you will be see that there is a crater formation. You will diagnose a crater formation there. Okay. Now the third one is horizontal bone loss. It is most common in periodontal diseases. When a person is suffering from periodontal disease, at that time you are going to see the most common bone loss, that is horizontal bone loss. The height is reduced here. The height of the bone is reduced and interdental septa, facial and lingual plates are mostly affected, and with different degree. With different degree means if this is the tooth, so the degree of loss, facial, lingual, mesial, distal, that will be different from the side of the tooth. With different angle, with different face, you are going to see the different type of bone loss, that is different type of degree of bone loss. Okay, everywhere there will be a no same degree of bone loss. So interdental septa, facial or lingual plate affected with different degree of bone loss. So this was the bulbous, osseous and horizontal. Now we are going to see the rest of the bone loss. Vertical bone loss. It is seen in oblique direction. As you can see in the picture, the bone loss is seen in the oblique way. It leaves the hollow out throat in the bone along the side of the root. What it do? It do the hollowing of the bone along the side of the root. As you can see, at the root side there is a hollow space is developed. This is the vertical bone loss is due to the infrabony pockets. I have told you about the infrabony pockets in my previous video, periodontal pocket video. So you can go and watch that. Due to the infrabony pocket is the common cause. Reverse architecture. This bone loss is produced by the loss of interdental bone. When there will be a loss of your interdental bone, including the facial and lingual plates, without concomitant of radicular bone, thereby it reverses the architecture. Without concomitance of natural bone, without making the radicular bone, it reverses the architecture. Maxilla is most commonly affected here. The next one is ledge. Ledge is a plateau-like bone margin due to the resorption of thickened bony plates. When there will be a resorption of thickened bony plates, at that time the plateau-like region will be seen, that is a ledge formation. Furcation involved. When the furcation is involved, bifurcated or trifurcation is involved in the multi-rooted tooth due to the periodontal diseases. When there is a periodontal disease, the furcation is present. That is furcation involvement. Most common site is mandibular molars and the maxillary premolars. Here's how you are going to check the furcation. You will Neighbors probe and radiograph if you are going to take, that will going to tell you about the bone loss. So this was the bone loss topic. Hope you have understood this video. If you like the video and understood well, please like, subscribe and comment and share this video to your friends and your best for easy learning and better understanding. Keep watching Pendantistry to are in description box. You can go and check out the links and follow me on my social media accounts. Thank you. Keep watching Pendantistry.